Are you a larger family or a growing family and need more space? Well, behind me is One Real Estate's newest exclusive listing. We're located Southwest Allen County Schools. We are sitting on 0.58 acres, just under 0.6 acres. So really large, nice family lot. We've got 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a finished basement. With that, let's start the tour. So walking up, we're not gonna go to the garage on this one. We usually go into the garage and show you everything, but we got some dogs in the garage, so I don't really want to disturb them too much. But that being said, we have a really large, overbuilt 3-car garage, plenty of storage, pegboard wall all on the back wall. And if you were in there, like I said, plenty of storage up off the ceiling, hubby's built out. It's a great space. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight inside. And being Southwest Allen County School Districts, this is pretty much the most sought after school district in Fort Wayne. If you're not familiar with Fort Wayne, this is where you wanna send your kids when we're talking public schools. So, come right in. And right off the entrance, we have the half bath. So, big half bath, massive vanity, your elongated toilet, big toilet. You'll see every room in this house has a bunch of space.
We're just under 3,700 square feet.
And it honestly feels closer to like 4,000 square feet with how big these rooms are. And right now we're sitting in what is probably gonna be more of like a formal living room setup, typically. But depending on your needs, if you have a larger family, one of the things that this could be is this could be your more casual kind of living space. TV on the wall, plenty of furniture. You fit plenty of furniture in here. Or could make this more of a formal living space and maybe make a more casual setting out of the living room off the kitchen. That we're gonna go into the dining room. Alrighty, so in the dining room, we have a large dining room. We've got this table in here that seats 4, but you could easily fit a 10-person table in this dining space. That would be no problem at all. And one of the things I was thinking going through this house is our family gets together on the holidays. If you like to host, this would be an amazing house to host in. Even if you didn't have a large family, but you just like to host, there's so much space to entertain, to set up separate tables, and really just make a really good gathering space out of this home. But with what I was going with the family gatherings is we end up having like an adult table and a kids table. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with that. But a lot of times the kids table is in the other room. They're really not kind of a part of the conversation and what's happening out here. With this setup, this is a no-brainer for family gatherings. Big table in here for the adults. You set up separate table in here for the kids, and everybody's still together on those holidays. Okay, we're gonna move now into the kitchen. This is a pretty standard floor plan, I'd say. Just a lot bigger home, more custom details. When you're out Southwest and you're paying this money for a house, you do want to see some of those more custom details, higher end finishes. One of those is the granite countertops. So we have real granite countertops. We've got custom cabinets, and it's cool when you do swing around. Behind you right now is like a custom built out microwave spot, just going to show the detail that was put in the home. It's not, even though it's a similar floor plan to what a lot of people see, it's not your typical build. So right now, technically what I'm saying is a more casual dining space. So let's say you don't get a lot of use out of the formal dining area. This is a great space to land. You've still got entertainment in the background. You could easily fit a 4 to 6 person table right here in this space. And you also have some bar seating, which is really nice. So super easy transition now down into the living room. And most likely at some point, there was like this rail here. I'm sure a lot of people have seen the rail. Got rid of that, completely opened the space up. And this is a really cozy living space. You've got double height ceilings, skylights, and you've got custom woodworking, massive fireplace. It's just super cozy. I mean, I can just see big family in here cuddled up, movie nights. This is a great space. So good entertainment space. You would put your TV on here. You could also just blow this out and maybe shelve this off so that the TV could go in there if you wanted. But right now, how it's set up, put the TV on the wall here and not over the fireplace. Alrighty. Alrighty. We're gonna move into now the 3 seasons room. Space, and more space. Every room has so much space for you to work with. Nice thing about this 3 seasons room is you can pretty much use it year round in all reality. There's no HVAC out here blowing heat in, but you've got outlets everywhere. Throw a space heater in here, furniture. This could be another playroom for the kids. Sky's the limit with what you could do here. I really like too that they have the tile down. So this is a real tile. This isn't vinyl or anything. Once again, Southwest, you're paying a premium to be out here. You want the premium materials, this home has it. Tile here instead of that like felt carpet stuff. People walk in and get dirty. Doesn't trap any of the hair or anything. Super easy to clean off, so that's worth mentioning. And that leads us right out to this patio space. And the space continues. There's just so much room for everybody to be gathered together, but not feel like you're on top of each other, which is a massive deal when you're talking a large family, kids that are getting older, 10 to 18, let's say. People do want to feel like they have their own space, and you can all be together, like I said, without feeling cramped. So here you could fit a ton of furniture. I bet you could fit 15, 20 people on this patio if you really wanted to. Just a really good space. And we're going to continue now into the yard so that you can get a feel for how deep this lot is and what you could do back here. Skies are really the limits back here. You got 2 beautiful mature trees. I could see someone putting a pool back here. I grew up pretty much around here. I've had a lot of friends in this neighborhood specifically, and I know that there are some people with some privacy fences. You can actually see one down there. If you wanted to put a privacy fence up, I'm sure you could. There's already a precedence for it, and I need to make sure I'm not stepping in anything I don't want to. But there's already a precedence for it. Makes more sense for the pool, and really, you can do anything back here. This right here is a blank slate. So they've got the trampoline. They've got a massive garden. This is just a massive garden. I'm gonna lead you away from the crap. So yeah, massive garden space. And here you can really see kind of the property line. That's why I'm taking you all the way back here. Pretty much this tree line down, you see those electrical boxes, and then you see the electrical boxes here. We're going down the tree line for the property line, and then pretty much straight shot to the fire hydrant. So really easy to make out the lines here on this property to get a feel for your space. But I'd like you to kind of sit back and see, just how expansive the backyard is. 0.58 acres, so just under 0.6 acres. It's a lot of yard. And there's a lot of good use you could get out of this space. Okay, now we're gonna go downstairs. You see somebody putting a hammock in here. We got this like kind of seat swing here. I'm not gonna test out, but I can see somebody putting a hammock here. Maybe you want to build a tree house. I mean, you got two beautiful mature trees. You could really make something out of this space. So as we enter straight on too, something that we did not talk about is this open bar setup, and it's a wet bar setup. You know, if you wanted to close this off, you could, maybe with some doors, some small doors, hang some open shelves, close off this side, whatever you want to use it for. You could tear this out and make a utility sink out of it if you wanted, and just continue to make this like more of a drop zone for kids when they come in the house. And this right now, I'm not going to open it, but they've got a fridge back here and more pantry space. That's the way they're using it. This could be built out to be lockers, more storage. You could keep the use case it is now, whatever your needs are. Now we're going to go downstairs. Okay. More space for our activities. Throw the kids down here. And the nice thing about this area is it's carpeted. I typically don't like to see the carpet downstairs, but for kids, it is a really good idea to have the carpet. You just got less scrapes and bumps and bangs. It's softer, it's better on everybody's feet. So from that perspective, super nice play area. And then as we come around too, you'll see we've got a bunch of storage over here. I mean, it almost is built out to be like a kitchen or a bar. You know, big ping pong table. You can fit a pool table and a ping pong table if you wanted. There's a lot of space to do whatever you want activities wise down here. This can become the man cave. That's a great selling point to the ladies. It can be whatever you want it to be down here. It's nice and finished off well. So this is also where the laundry is, which is good to point out, especially given, once again, the amount of space in this house. I mean, this is just a large laundry area. You've got the utility sink behind me here. Nice area to fold the clothes, hang the clothes, put the folded clothes. You even got a closet back here to hold all of your cleaning stuff. Just a really practical space. So that leads now into the storage room. And it's not quite spooky season yet, but this would be a great place for obviously all of your decorations, lights. They've got some weights down here, just good storage space. And I like that it's built out really nicely. So yeah, and it looks clean. It's very clean, especially for a storage space. All right, now we're gonna head upstairs. Storage and mechanical. That's really a better way to put that, is storage and mechanical. Now we're upstairs in the dwelling units. And so in here we've got bedroom. I'm gonna call this bedroom number 4. Bedroom number 4 is a great size. We've got a full bed in here. Would easily support a queen. You can tell because you got a full bed, you've got a nightstand, and then you've got this big old cubby system. So a lot of space. Big closets. Each room has really nice sized closets. And then we're gonna go straight across the hall into what I'll call bedroom number 3. Now this is the larger of the other bedrooms, the guest bedrooms, kids' bedrooms. You got a nice closet built out there. Great space. Once again, you can fit a queen bed in here. I think that is a queen bed. I think that actually is a queen bed. So just gives you an idea of space in here. And then we've got the vanity, another vanity, chair, a lot of space. Okay. Now this is pretty neat too. We've got a loft. I'll make this a home office. Set up for the video games right now. Could be the video game spot, but what's important to note here is really what I see is a larger family living in this space. And if that's you, everybody has their own areas, their own living areas where they can be amongst everybody, kind of do their own thing, playing video games, arts and crafts, gymnastics, whatever you guys do. Once again, nobody's on top of each other and we're making really good use out of the home. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna call bedroom number 4. Probably the smaller of the other bedrooms, but what's really nice about this is it's separate from everybody else. So as the oldest, this would be my bedroom. This would be the one I'd choose. So good space still. Fit a full bed in here super comfortably. I think that's a full bed. Yeah, I think that's a full bed. And that's probably about all you want in here, just to make sure that the room doesn't get away from you. And it's super nice to point out too, actually, the height in this room. Because we're on this vaulted ceiling and you're really getting use out of that double height. Now we're gonna go to the kids' bathroom. Kids' bathroom was renovated. We have tile on the floors, new fixtures, new toilet, and just feels fresh in here, feels nice, it's done well. All right, now we are in the master suite. It is a suite. You have a massive room, just absolutely massive. You could fit a king bed in here, plenty of furniture, and a sitting area over here if you wanted. This could really be your own little retreat away from everybody else and really have your own space. And what makes more sense of that is the fact that you're separated from all the rooms. The only thing touching the master is that that full bath upstairs. And so you really are separated from the other rooms, which is a big feature for a lot of people. So now we're gonna move into the bathroom and you just got so much room. You got so much room. You have the walk-in closet on your right, double vanity, extended double vanity. This is definitely a custom built kind of deal. We have a separate tub shower combination here. Skylights coming in. It just feels airy. It feels open. Once again, you feel like you have so much space to operate with. Nothing feels cramped or closed in. And then in here, we're in the master again. You know, I just love all the natural light flooding in. You know, if I turn these lights off right now, nothing will change in here. You've just got so much room. You just got so much light, trees at every single angle. And it's just a good thing to wake up to. I mean, this would be a great room to wake up in. All right, so that concludes our property tour here. And once again, you know, you're a larger family. Maybe you're looking to grow or want something that you can grow into. Maybe you are single, but you love to host and you like having family and friends around. Great opportunity here on the southwest side of town. Click the link in the description below. It'll send you to a landing page that has all the information and how to get a hold of me so that you can see it for yourself or submit an offer. If you know somebody that's in this boat that's looking for something like this, share this video with them. You never know what kind of blessing that could be. With that, I'm Oleg with One Real Estate. Thanks for watching.